you guys have scouting reports for every game, ways to approach approach guys defensively. What was the scouting report on Kobe, and was it actually helpful?
Shane Battier, he's the guy that taught me how to read a real scouting report, a detailed one. And he always talked about the numbers, like how many dribbles going right, one dribble, they percentage versus two dribbles, right or left. And I asked him about Kobe, and he said, well, Kobe, there is certain ways you can send him where his percentages are lower, but that don't mean that he's still not gonna score a 30 though. You just have to live with, like going left, his percentage of him going left, one or two dribbles was much different than his percentage going right. Going right, one or two dribbles, he will literally kill you like 50, 60. You can live with him going left, pull up, he gonna still get 30, 35, but you just live with the results of it. And so that's what I asked Shane. I said, Shane, how you guard Kobe? He's like, I just try to shade him to the left, and if he making them that night, I just know that it's gonna be a long night. Because you can't give him both ways, giving him both ways. First of all, he gonna take what he want most of the time, but when you got a chance to shade him a certain way, you just shade him, contest him, and hope that he miss. That's what he said. He said, because if he go right, 45, 50 for sure. If you get him going right, 1, 2 dribble, everything going right, he got everything, side step, all that. He got the back shoulder fake. So he said, you just try to force him to go to his left, if he making that, you in for a long night. So that's how I watched.
So what was the Nuggets scouting report and other teams obviously you played on when trying to, obviously not going to stop Kobe, but trying to contain him as much as possible?
Unfortunately, I've been on the wrong end of playing him on the biggest stage, played him in the finals, Western Conference Finals. There's not one single defense or not two coverages that you can put. You gotta try to make it tough as possible. Do your work early. Make him catch the ball where you want him to catch it. And instead of 2 dribbles, you might have to take 3. Instead of it's just certain things you need to do early and do your work early. And that was just the main thing, man. Because you know what he's capable of doing. So instead of 40, let's try to keep that to 29, right? If you can. But no, there's no scouting report for Kobe Bryant because he's worked on all deficiencies. Mm-hmm. So anything that you could try to force him to do, I got to counter for that. Okay, you want to take that way, I got to counter for that. And you take this out, okay, this is what I've been working on. He's proved it with the whole clip, him shooting left-hand fadeaways and turnaround jumpers. There's no, they thought he was fucking gonna go out of the game, right? Oh, we up 20, he gonna go out of the game, we gonna win. No, joke's on you.
Joke's on you.
Right? Yeah, no, there's no scouting report for Kobe Bryant. So try to make it tough as possible.
Volume shooter.
Use your 6. Mm-hmm. And good luck. That's what it should say.
Good luck.
Try to make it tough. Use your 6. Good luck. That's what should be next to his motherfucking name on the scouting report. That's all you can do. Pray.
Don't even waste time with all the other stuff.
Pray.
So gotta hit this side of the couch. Brandon, start with you.
Yeah.
You get that scouting report. How helpful was it actually?
My rookie year, we played against Kobe Bryant. He hit a game winner. And, that scouting report wasn't really helpful at all. Because he missed the first game winner and he came back to the same spot and he was mad at himself and he came back to the same spot and did the same thing and hit a game winner. I remember my rookie year, I was just he was just different. Just different. And then one time we played, he was guarding me here in LA and he was guarding all the point guards. This when he was taking the challenge on guarding Kyrie. I think he had just guarded Kyrie and was guarding all the point guards, and he held me to 19. He was just different, just a different mentality. So, yeah, none of the scouting reports ever worked.
Gil, how about yours?
One, the problem was the people who are doing the scouting report are scouts. Right, in theory, that sounds good, right? I mean, that sounds good, but they've never played basketball, so they're looking at just numbers and not how a person plays, right? As a scorer, I know what type of defense will hurt me in the game, right? So when I look at some of the reports, I'm like, who wrote this, right? Oh yeah, you got to push him this way, and like, okay, I'm a scorer, right? My strong hand is right? You're taught push everybody to their left hand, which means most right-handed players develop their left. Well, their left hand gives you it unlocked a whole lot of shit, right? This going this way unlocked my step back, my hezzy, my cross, my left to right cross, your pop game, my floater goes this way, like, right? It unlocked a whole lot of shit over the years. Right hand was always for driving. Well, Kobe was opposite, right? His right hand was where he 1-2 pull-ups. So when you're saying a scouting report and I'm looking at your scouting report, it doesn't match the way he plays the game. Doesn't match his skill, right? So I'm sitting here like, you guys don't even play basketball, so this is pointless. So the only person I got taught that by Larry Hughes. Like, don't watch, what I'm gonna do is look. When he drives he said, when he's coming off the pick and roll, I'm not fighting through it because that's what he wants. I'm gonna try to get the ball out because when he comes off the pick and roll, he throws high first. So I need him to cut it off first, and then from there, I'm just gonna keep flicking at it. When he pump fakes, I'm not gonna block the shot. I'm gonna just stab right here, make him pump fake like this. And he just said, I need to just throw off his rhythm on how he shoots the ball. I'm not gonna stop, I'm not gonna block him. He has every move, but usually when you see him pump fake and he's realize everybody's sitting there like this. Let me put my arm there so he has to move the rotation. So if he decides to come up, he's gonna have to come up like this. Which he said eventually he developed that shit. Right? He said eventually he developed that one where, he's sitting here doing this and then, people kept stabbing. Now he's like, all right, and then started shooting like that.
Damn.
But, the scouting report is coming from people who just watching film. They're not watching players because there's a lot of players in this league. If you understood how a player played, then you will realize how bad your scouting report is because your scouting report is coming from something that has nothing to do with the actual game. Like James Harden. I want to stop James Harden for shooting step back threes. I'm going to push him left. Well, he's left-handed. Okay. You know how hard it is for a left-hander to jump off of his left hand, bouncing his left hand, and floating with his left hand?
That's tough.
That's tough.
Extremely tough.
Right? I'm left-handed, coming with the left hand on the floor. That's hard as shit, bro. Right? Yeah, I can come and dunk on you there, but I can't you're lefty, right? Mm-hmm. If I tell you I'm gonna be on your side to shoot your step.
Go like this.
Yeah, not even that, or you're a jumper, right?
Side step.
So what happens is you have to push off this way, shoot, and then you have to angle back. Well, if you're going this way, your lefty's already angled at the rim. So all he do is just, no matter what he does, step back, he's angled. You try that shit this way, you have to come back and turn back, which becomes more difficult. But a scouting report is gonna say push him to his right. And you wonder why you keep getting the same motherfucking dagger. Push him to his left, make him drive, meet him at the rim. He ain't as athletic anymore. The worst case scenario, he'll come up and then Euro step and try to, hopefully his right arm is good because, motherfucker, we done blocked this. Might want to throw one of these, you can throw one. Like, those are the scouting reports.
You gotta watch film.
You know what I mean?
Like, watch how he play, they movement patterns.
It's the movement patterns that the scouting report should be off when it's not. And so I just throw them shit to him.
And with Kobe, you almost got to look at it from a team perspective because he going to do what he going to do.
Yeah.
Like, having the scout report thinking it's going to work, like they said, you got to try to win the game. Because he going to...
The best thing you can do, I don't mean to cut you off, the best thing you can do is fucking watch games, dog.
Yep.
Watch it.
That's what listen, I watch film, okay, cool. I'm watching games. I'm not guarding him like that. Yep. Nope, I'm not going for that. I'm not going to force him that way. I'm definitely not doing that shit.
Definitely not doing that shit.
This is like, but you got to watch multiple. Like I said, I was watching 81 Point live because we was playing Toronto the next day. I'm watching Toronto, but I'm still watching him. Like, still got to guard this motherfucker. Like, but it's just I'm watching games, habits. You watching multiple. They're on the road trip. I'm at home. I'm trying to watch every game on the road trip.
habits.
How many young guys are doing that now, though? How many,
None. But that's what I'm saying. But
it's
even
the highlight era now.
But think about it. If you're not a big game, think about it. If you played in the game, right, and you played 10 years, and your work ethic wasn't that good, right? You didn't watch film like that. You didn't really. Now you a coach and you breaking down film and shit.
What?
How detailed is that shit gonna be, right? And I mean that's just reality, man.
A lot of that's going on.
You know, some of these guys, they wasn't stars. They were okay players, and now they coaching your youth. God, what the fuck you think they really?
You don't gotta be a star to be able to coach.
No, but
if you only be detailed.
But that's what I'm saying. If they wasn't detailed themselves as players.
But if you only watching what they giving you in the locker room for film, motherfuckers making everything. Like damn, like you don't know what
working, what don't
what don't work defensive because they give you the clip, you make it. It's 10 clips, 10 makes.
10 clips, 10 makes.
Like
throwing some misses in there.
Let me know what if somebody. Let me know if somebody plays some well enough defense to make this motherfucker miss every now and again. Like
so we can reinforce that action.
Yeah, so that's why you got to watch games. Like you got to sit there, motherfucker, and watch. Yeah, you got to watch the whole game. So you like, oh, that was good defense. Okay, how did he? You rewind that shit. Like, oh shit. Okay, that's how he guarded him. Okay, all right, cool.
Because we're moving so fast. We're going from city to city to city to city. You don't really have a breakdown in anybody, right? But you should have a locked memory on what someone does. Mm-hmm. And I think everyone's just going through game and game. Because there is scouting reports on today's people, right? It looked like there's a scouting report. You don't think there's scouting reports that actually they have more research today than they did before.
Man, so much
so
analytics.
if I can watch you and tell you when Luka's ready to shoot a step back three, it's gonna be the same mannerisms.
Yes.
Right? Boom, boom. He's gonna push it out, right? To make you move. He's gonna make you move this way. He's gonna go between his legs, right? Which forces you to step back this way, right? So you went this way, step back, then he steps in that empty space, right? Being 6'9" and 6'10", you can't guard that, right? He's done shit. He wants this step back. So obviously, got you. Same move. And you be like, how come he keep doing the same move? Because they keep doing the same fucking footwork on defense.
Jason Tatum.
Yep.
Same.
LeBron sidestep.
I wish I would ever fucking go for either one. Listen, dude, that shit is so baffling to me,
Sidestep
man.
3 is ridiculous.
Look.
I'm gonna knock the ball out your hand. You put the ball out here, and I'm gonna knock it out your hand every time.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's why you're an elite defender.
But that's why, you ain't gotta be an elite defender to know this motherfucker do this. You can reach for it.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. It's game plan. It's you have to really be a student. Like being great is a level. Being detailed is another level. There's only a few people that get to the detailed.
Right.
And some people who are not good athletes, the detail is what makes them look like they're.
Exactly.
Like Luka is detailed, right?
Yeah.
Steph was detailed.
Yeah.
Jokic is just detailed. Right now, what if Giannis had Jokic detailing? His game would be different.
And if you're
right
a
now,
defender,
he's just all athletic.
If you're a defender, you have to be just as detailed as a great offensive player.
Yeah.
So if my job is to play defense, that offensive player is detailed in knowing his counters and knowing as you as a defender have to be like how he was saying, you have to be the same way defensively, intense and detailed to try to counter that.
Yeah.
That's what makes for good competition.
Like I'm surprised that
Still might score.
But it's really difficult though.
Like somebody with like something with like Giannis, right? If they haven't noticed yet, it's just like John Moran, right? When he's coming right, we already know. It's the Will Bynum move, right? If you know he's going right, you know what he's gonna do every time. He's gonna go. You know, I call it the Will Bynum, I call it like drop situation.
Yeah.
That, you know, and then you're gonna get the dunk. So when he has it in his hand, understanding where he's trying to go, stay.
It's harder than
No, it ain't.
when he
It's
coming
hard.
downhill, that's tough. Half court is a little easier, but when he coming downhill, it's just tough because you gotta respect it.
I know. One thing I know is when you go this way, I know you jump off 2 feet, right?
Facts.
I know you go that way. Shit, I don't know because motherfuckers ain't never done it. Same thing with Giannis. If the ball is in his hand, right? It's when he gets ready to pick it up, it's gonna be right step, every time. How many times have you seen him go this way? Right? How many times has he jumped off this leg to finish it?
And that bitch in his left hand, he gonna spin.
Yep.
Dude, he coming at he gonna fucking spin. Like it's I'm sitting there watching like spin coming.
Spin coming.
No, I'm watching spin coming. Euro coming.
Yep.
Like, yo, dude, it's
But that's what I'm saying. If you're a detailed person, you look at the game very different. Everyone has their natural things that they do. When they get frustrated, they go to certain moves. That's just
Human nature.
Human nature. So that's why when I was saying, you can't work out for a week and think that's going to be part of your game. Because when you get frustrated and you need to try to get a bucket, you're going to go back to what you've been doing since you was a little kid, right? That Euro step has been in this game before he got into the league. His scout report, he loves coming downhill, very lanky, Euro step. All right, so y'all already know when he gets frustrated, he gets Euro. He's coming, Euro. The Euro's coming. So all you do is just pay attention. He's coming downhill. All you do is just step with him. Got you.
Charge.
Got you. Just sit on his side so he can, knowing that where he's going to go. When he goes right, boom, left. But only a great defensive player will understand that. Drew Holiday is very detailed. That's why Pat Beverly is very detailed. And that's what makes them great defenders. Marcus Smart, all of them. All right, I'm going to push James Harden, frustrate him, boom, 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 hit him, knowing when he gets the ball, he going to do what? Pop. As soon as he do that, foul. Offensive. Let's go. Dummy. Gotcha.